It's very good right now here. It's much better today in terms of the weather and surroundings than I expected, because it was predicted a gloomy weather today with no sun, but actually there's plenty of sun today. Look at here. It's very good. Very good. This is the main administrative building, and this is the Alato Square. This is the Alato Square. Yeah. Good sunny day, February 18th. '16th, 17th, 18th. A very sunny day today, February 15th, no 18th. This is my second time in Alato Square. Yeah. Very nice, but why am I laughing like this? Because there are plenty of Indians here every time I'm coming. Can you believe this is 18th of February here? And this over there is like clock of the Riga. I've also been in Riga, and this clock tower over there is just look like but in Riga it's called Origa or something like that. Here there is no particular naming for this tower. Kyrgyz Respublikası'nın vatanı Ahmet Suyunbayev. This street, I've been in Osh the previous summer, or it reminds me to Osh here after exit of Jaima Bazaar in Osh. There is such a street that goes back towards the main square. Big draw. Very good. There is a mosque over there. A little bit better than Osh here, because there are not so many old demolished buildings visible. There's the mountains over there. They're surrounding the city. This is the Tube Prospect. Starts from the west side of this city and ends in the east side and the other end of the city. So I'm still at the Tube Prospect. This is the street of Prospect that I'm walking most while in Bishkek. In Em+il, the street I'm walking on most is Pole B, So this is what is gonna be in Almaty is true in Bishkek. I see a little bit of square-like place here, but I've noticed that there is quite a traffic jam here, even if it's winter. Salia, Bakari Bank. Very good. Sushi Dream. Billiard or Sushi Dream. 30% of boxing. Is it open, that sushi bar over there? Arbat is a street in Moscow where all type of pictures are sold. This is painting, but it's another. Dodo Pizza is in Kazakhstan and here, but in Kazakhstan in Almaty I couldn't pay with money in Dodo Pizza because you have to use a barcode or an app in Dodo Pizza. Okay, and I didn't have that in Almaty, so I couldn't buy anything. But here you can pay with cash and anything, including the buses. There's a small piazza or something like that here. I'm going to the right side. From there, Chef Elgo. All these golden, they're shining. Arbat Avenue. So I've just learned this is the Arbat Avenue, guys. I was speaking. I was saying that there's an Arbat in Russia. Their pictures are sold. Wonder. Very good. There's a Mustafa Kemal Park here, so it's also worth seeing for having a peace of mind. Shawarma. Shawarma means gyros, doner kebab, Mahmoud Kashkari. What is that over there? Cafe? Kashkari is Mahmoud is a figure from the historical figure. This is the Arbat Street here. It's a tiny version of that one in Almaty or in Russia. I was in Russia, in Moscow, in the as I said, there is a lot of traffic jam here. There's an unexpected thing that I noticed yesterday on the bus, not moving very fast, and I really think that this is just a nuisance because, as you see, the traffic is always like this, maybe because of the weather. The monument here. Get on the bus, but then I'm going to miss this weather here. Bus is 20 cents here, or 25 dollar cents, or 20 euro cents. Sushi. This is Cheap Prospect. I bring your attention to these malls here There's IMAX cinema over there. There are numerous malls. This is one mall here. This is one mall, another mall here, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And this is just at the back of the Zoom and Gum, which are other malls. In total, there are 4 malls just in this street here. It's very nice. A walkable place. I've entered inside this plaza here. It's very modern. I have no problem filming here so far. But in some places like Scotland, you know, I was asked, why am I filming? I'm filming just because of pure interest, guys, and to show to other people. But in some places it's interpreted like other stuff. For instance, in Albania, in Scotland, I'm just filming, you know, it's just interesting. Because I didn't expect to encounter such a plaza here. This is the top floor, is just for eating. So you see the general idea here. Here I'm getting out of this. This is the Ichiban sushi. Bishkek sushi. Get this. And Ichiban Boshi was in Japan, Tokyo. You know, here is this costs €4. These 8 pieces with salmon. I don't know how it will be cost this sushi in restaurant in Europe, but except for in Chinese restaurants, the sushi is expensive in Europe. So this is a quite competitive price here for 8 pieces for €4. Ichiban, Japanese. Very nice. Plenty of salmon. Actually, it's about 5 o'clock here, 5 to 5. And this is in the this is the clock tower. It's the Kiev Street here. I'm heading towards the other side, where is my apartment is, and a residential building, which is quite new. I got a deal there for €170 for 7 nights. So, should I book it for 7 nights more? For €172, what do you think? Because it's quite like a deal. I'm heading towards the Euro Spar market here. So I said it reminds me of Podgorica here, but there is more populated. And Podgorica is very deserted. It looks like deserted compared to here. And there are lots of people from India here. A lot of building work. A lot of traffic jam here. Sewage or whatever, water, drainage. Fresh box sushi and ramen. I recommend you eating the Ichiban sushi here in fresh box sushi. Fresh box sushi here. I didn't like the fried version. It's more expensive but less tasty. It's very nice. Horse over there. To the left is the Euro Spar or Spar market. Yes, As I said, this is the Euro Spar here. Do you see the Spar thing here? And here is the breadboards. Lots of TV screens here. Let's dive inside. I'm entering the back. And like I have been in Austria. And the Spar market in Austria. But this is like here, averages. It's like on a euro here for €1. Water, sorry. Yeah. But there is some production from Belarus here. Like this salami is from Belarus, Brest tradition. It's €12. This is Russian, is €1.50. But there is also cheese from Belarus. This you can buy for one piece or just €1.50. €1.70. Here it is. 169 is €1.69. And I don't need anything more. Quite sunny day here. I came from the center to the bottom 5 street here, and there is swimming pool here. It's dolphin called. Bassein is in Kyrgyz or in Russian. There is a Beshbarmak restaurant here. This is a like made from animals, excluding pigs. That is tender, and I'm heading towards that restaurant through this bridge. As you see, there is quite a lot of traffic here. There is traffic here, a lot of traffic, and water is running from the bridge. Let's go here. Like, it's interesting. Hot here. This is the bridge. I want you to feel this air here. There is a shortcut here. There are also buses here. You can just take it for 20 cents. On the way back, I'm going to take a bus, guys. Yeah. This is the Tolstoy Street here. Kind of reminds me of Osh. It's not the center. Come on. El aralık şobortu. Medicinalık mektebi. It's better to make the investigation while it is daytime, because when it's dark it gets harder. This is a university over there, El University. Yeah. Alimbek Ata LSGG building material. Quite a sunny day in Bishkek, February the 19th. A lot of people here from abroad. I'm going to turn left over there to try besh parmak, but the best besh parmak here is in the town of Karakol. To the Karakol is to the east of Bishkek in Tianshin Mountains. Very good. There is another shopping center here. As you see, there's a lot of stuff over there, which I'm going to check later. Here's 1 minute of waiting, and there somewhere is a restaurant. This is a very lively intersection here. Very good. I really like this place here. You know why? Because it's lively. There are a lot of people here. It's bustling. Okay, now you see the amount of cars here. I wonder how I haven't noticed this traffic jam. I've been here 2 more times, but I first noticed this traffic jam here only this time. Yeah, let's go. Here is the way to the restaurant. This way is continuing there. It's very interesting. Let's go. It smells meat, and this is a very big place out. It's just like the Tolebi Street here, close to the bus station. I don't know where it reaches. Sharik District. Bank. Where is that over there going to? Lakman. I mean, this road is just going below there, and there are also some congestion, traffic congestion here as well. Actually, I didn't go to Besh Barmak because there was a cleaning in that place, you know. Sorry, you know. And now this is their Ramadan. Perhaps they're preparing for the evening meal. There is a train track here. Be careful not to get overrun. And let's see where this road is exiting at the Osh Bazaar here. Actually, I've told you many times that there are a lot of traffic congestion here, traffic jams. And this is February 19th actually here. Like there is the weather here. The previous time I was in Almaty, there was always also sun there. Here the weather is like in spring. It's not like they're like winter. There only one time there was snow this year here. Let's see. These are unique buildings here, but this building was like in the Azores Islands. It was abandoned over there in the Azores Islands. I think it's abandoned here as well. It doesn't look like a functional building here. Sorry. 107. I feel like walking today, so I decided to show you this track here. And you will not feel curious about how to get to Osh Bazaar from the Besh Bar Mark restaurant on the working district here. Pizza. This is a place for pizzas. Sushi. Oh, there is also sushi there. There's a sushi store over there. Here you see there's interesting cars here. I think it's abandoned. I've read this is Mel Combinato over there, but what is Mel? Combinato is like factory or something to produce something, but what is Mel? I'm not sure. Mish. Mish is meat in Albanian, but Mel, what is Mel? I don't know. That's here you see. Here you see the level of congestion here. It's so serious. I don't know if you pass here with this. Let's follow these guys here because it's going to hit him. Off-road track with a cone. See, he's pressed the gas pedal. Gas. Yeah. I am just going to. I'm just going to the direction of the Osh Bazaar here. I know the Osh Bazaar is over there. There's a very big bazaar. I see that from here. I've been in Osh Bazaar many times. It's a very big bazaar. Osh Bazaar. So the other side of the Osh Bazaar is Tree Prospect. Very good. Actually, Osh Bazaar is like the Jaima Bazaar in Osh, but the Jaima Bazaar is somewhat smaller than Osh Bazaar because it's just a fraction of that. See, this part looks like Jaima Bazaar, but when you go inside, it gets much wider, and there is a covered area. It's going to show the parts across the river here because I've already charged the parts that are inside. Very good. It's very overcrowded here. Let's go from this side. I'm going with the camera and there is this is the closed part here. Maybe. It smells very deep, like this cinnamon or paprika or red pepper or things like that. Yeah, it's somewhat low height of these covers. The quite sunny February day here in the main square in Bishkek. February 19th. Em+il. Is this a theater? Four o'clock, 19th of February 2026, Bishkek. I was too hot out there on the concrete. So I come here, was eating samsa, hot samsa. A very sunny day today. Unlike the meteorological prognosis, it was quite sunny today, but it's gradually getting colder. I think this is a school here. It's open yard and a playground. The new buildings are more than the older ones here. So this part of the city is looking younger and more modern. Sushi bot. Is there a sushi bar here? Is it open? Is it functioning? Yes, it's open and it is functioning. Another Chinese restaurant here, Washing. I was actually very wrong to buy something to cook because it's restaurants everywhere here. So a very nice Konok Yui Washing, the Chinese restaurant. I want to show you this time the part of Spain. The previous time I was in an old town in an old hotel, but this time I'm in the modern part of the city, and it's now it's different country here. Yeah, it's very nice. Supermarkets. This is the new maybe the central part of the cities is changing with time, and with time maybe these parts will be more central because there are all new buildings here. The good days. I'm staying at that building at the end of the street, that type tall building, for 24 euros a night. This part is the emerging modern part of the city here. This time I preferred not to walk from the Tube Prospect, but from the parallel streets, and now you see how many different buildings have been added here. Japanese style of TV displays here. Display fresh box sushi, very nice.